As you probably already know, the Zula Patrol are packing up and getting ready for a 1-month vacation to Earth. Iris Bloodshot, Professor Autofocus, and others would be taking over for the Zula Patrol until they came back from their vacation. Molto, Wizzy, and Wig had just finished packing the ship, and Bula was checking off all the stuff they had, just in case things were missing. It was a rather early February morning, as the sun hadn't risen up on Zula yet. While that was going on, Zeter was putting on the turbo drive to the ship, that way so they could get to Earth much quicker. Gorga had to help Zeter through the night with the turbo drive as she had difficulties with it. This unfortunately led to them getting a lack of sleep. Gorga got to sleep in the ship, but Zeter couldn't while putting the turbo drive on. This unfortunately led her to be more grumpy than usual, but she would get sleep later on. Around 5:38 a.m., the team was ready to take off to Earth, and within less than 15 minutes, they were ready to rock and roll for this long and exciting journey. As the Zula Patrol were on their way to Earth, they wondered, what would they see this time when they went? So, what do you guys predict we will see when we go out to Earth?
I predict that there will be a lot more snow than last year.
That's a good prediction, Wizzy, but could you help me with unboxing all these treats? And I am too tired to think. Engage autopilot, please. Autopilot engaged! As the Zula Patrol entered the solar system, things started to go downhill from there. Molto was the first to notice something strange with the solar system. Guys? Does anyone else notice something off about the planets? You're right, Molto. Where are the planets and stars' faces? And why aren't they speaking to us? Well, whatever the case, we'll have to find out later. Let's just get to Earth. Navigational computer? Find available landing spaces on Earth. Finding available airspaces on Earth. Be right back, Peppa Lassie. I have to hack into some communications in order to find out a place where there isn't humans around. When the navigational computer came back, he was rather silent as the Zula Patrol were only a few more planets away from Earth. That's strange. Navigational computer, are you alright? However, he still remained silent. That's strange. He usually isn't silent like this. He usually tells us things if something's wrong. And Gorga also agreed too. That's not the only problem. I'm picking up something on one of the radars, but nothing's showing on here. It's just blankness. Navigational computer, are you alright? Why are you giving us a silent treatment? Please, say something. Thankfully, he did come back, but it wasn't anything positive he had to say. Ugh, Zula Patrol, there you are. We need to head back to Zula. I just talked with a terrible fate, and he says he will fire us down in less than 15 seconds if we don't turn back now. The Zula Patrol were absolutely horrified by his response. I don't understand. Who would want to shoot us down? Before the navigational computer could respond to Molto's question, then disaster struck. Suddenly, something hit the side of their ship, which sounded like an explosion. The Zula Patrol tried to turn their ship back to Zula, but they soon found out they couldn't control their ship anymore after the explosion. Everybody buckle up and hold tight. We're gonna take an emergency landing down to Earth. I don't know about emergency landings, Eater. I'd like to say crash landing. I don't know what's going on, guys, but if you ask me, Dark Truder and Deliria couldn't set up something as evil as this. Everybody agreed with Molto's statement. Somebody else was doing this indeed. The ship was going so fast that made all the wires to a majority of the ship cut out their lightings and stuff. As they were approaching Earth, they became passengers as they couldn't control the ship anymore, and neither could Zeter. Zeter tried to use infrared to find a safe spot to land, or crash land, but not even that was working. The Zula Patrol began to go slowly down to Earth, and then they went through a lot of thick clouds. They had no idea where they were going. That is until they saw a few trees up ahead. Before the team could even decide if they wanted to land in the forest or not, they hit a huge branch on one of the trees, sending their ship into barrel rolls over and over again. Then they hit into many of the trees. Zeter, pull up! We're gonna crash! I can't control it! Everybody, brace for impact! Hello? Yeah, this is Gary Lockwell. What's going on? Huh, debt? I ain't in no debt, bud. You're the one that's in debt. Listen, I've had a pretty long morning yesterday, and today's a pretty long morning too. Uh-huh? Alright. Oh yeah, what's that? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you of over how much cash I got. Yeah, I'm rich, baby, and you ain't. Anyway, I gotta go. Yeah, whatever, alright, goodbye. Yeah, I said goodbye! What the hell? Yeah.
You won't believe what happened.
What?
We think something happened out in the forest out back, and we think your son just crashed.
Alright.
I think it was the thing that your mother was referring to.
His grandmother.
No, you're not referring to the Zula Patrol, are you?
You gotta come with us. You have to come with us now.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, get the boys ready. I want to figure out what's going on.